Hi guys, it's here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure that you hit this red button down here. It's going to say subscribe if you have not already, and if it's gray and says subscribed, that means you're already part of the family. So there's buttons that you should go ahead and tap, and that is the like button, looks like a thumbs up, and a notification bell, probably like right over here somewhere. That bell, if you don't hit that button, you won't get notifications. YouTube has changed their policies. We don't know what they're doing. Hi, Alina. I'm sorry I'm late. I slept in today, girl. But yeah, so make sure you guys are hitting those buttons so you can like, subscribe, and get notified. I have some exciting news, and I was gonna tell this on my YouTube channel, but not on Facebook. So if you are part of the YouTube family, you're the only one that's gonna get this news. So you're welcome to share it, but I'm not gonna share it on Facebook. It's only gonna be for our YouTube family because you guys are awesome. I've been working with somebody, and I've been on the phone with them like all morning, and we've been back and forth and sending pictures and whatever. We are gonna come out with merchandise for me. I'm really excited about that. So we've just been kind of throwing ideas back and forth, and it's still in the works. We're still talking about logos and different things. I just want to know what kind of merchandise you guys would want. Like, and I need ideas as far as like what kind of stuff should I put on there. So like stuff I say during the videos that you guys are used to hearing me say, like what kind of things would you want to like what kind of things would you want to see? Like, do you want makeup bags? Do you want t-shirts? Do you want what do you want? I don't know. Because a lot of people have asked me, you know, about merchandise. They're like, if you get merchandise, I will buy it. Well, here's your chance. I know I'm not that cool, but you guys think I am, so I'm going to capitalize on that. Alright, so hang tight. I'm going to go ahead and bring our friends in on Facebook. And a tattoo, right? That's hilarious. You are awesome too. Oh, I love it. Okay, let me see what my friend said. Alright. That's her. She's messaging me. Alright, I might have to take her combo onto a different phone. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So if you guys are new, you should know that I run a double live stream. So I'm going to pull up my friends over on my other device on Facebook. Oh, Lisa, you're so sweet. You guys make my morning. You really do. You really do. Y'all have no idea how awesome you are. I do. So this phone, I switch the phones every other day. So this one is the better view. This one has the better camera, so you're in the right place if you're already here on YouTube. So I highly recommend you stay here. Not because of the views, because I'll get views on Facebook either way, but this camera is better. But tomorrow, I recommend you find me on Facebook, because this camera will be on Facebook tomorrow. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love the views, and yes. Alright, so let me get this video started over here. If my TV's too loud, just say, hey, turn that TV down, girl, and I'll do it. I got kids, like, sitting here, and she looks like she's watching the news, and she's 4. I'm raising a prodigal child. Okay. Okay. Let me get this started. Oops. Apparently I can't type. So this palette, this is the first time I've seen it. It looks very similar to something I've seen, I think, from Too Faced. Like the Burn Book. It almost looks like the Burn Book or something they had. I can't remember what it was called. Why does the lighting look so different? Thank you. Oh my gosh, it looks so dark today. Why? I don't know why. So my other feed is super dark. Okay, well, oh well. I don't know what to do about that, because this one looks fine here. Alright, so let me go ahead and share this video. Sorry, I know it takes me forever to get going. I hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. Have your coffee ready, have a little snack, because y'all know I take forever and a day to do my videos. Hi Brenda, hi Brittany. You guys probably like wondering where I've been, right? Shelly's already like wrote on my wall and she's PM'd me. Hey Amanda. They're all like swarming in. There you are, I thought you were dead. I'm not missing, no, I'm not. I'm not. Okay, let me get this video shared and we can go ahead and start. I'm really excited to use this palette. This is the one that I'm raffling off, so I can show you guys how it works. And of course this stupid phone wants to freeze. Okay, here we go. Good morning, good morning. Hi Allie Mae. One of the first people here. Yes, you are. That's funny. Alright. So, I think I have like 10 or 11 slots left open on this raffle for this palette. And I have two. I have one for you, one for me. I like the cheetah print, don't you? I like this cheetah print on this. That's really cool. And I don't know why it's not picking up. It's killing me. It's killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Alright, so I'm going to take the sleeve off because I'm going to use it. But look at the names on these. How cute are these? Huh? So I'll read you the names. We got Love Note, Date Night, Make Me Blush, Snuggles, Kisses, Flowers, Champagne, Truffles, Chocolate, Bling, Picnic, and Date. So this is like your, like, it says Let's Make Up. Full face collection. It's super cute by the Beauty Bar Effects, and I love this like little cheetah print thing going on. And I don't know why, but this phone is not going. I need to share this video before I get started, and it's killing me. It's killing me. Here we go. I had to close the app and come back in. Okay. Now I'm sharing. Now I'm sharing.
Alright, let's go over some of those. What is the biggest take-home message from your book?
Come on.
One of the biggest take-home messages are what I call
Alright. I see some new groups in here. Yay. Hey, listen, if you guys invite me to a group or add me to like your makeup groups, like that really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate that. That just means it lets me know that you appreciate my videos and you want to share my videos with other people. So it really does mean a lot when you add me to a new group, and I love it. And I am an admin. I help run a group with like the best group of ladies ever, and we have amazing members. So if you ever want in our group, just let me know, and I can give you the name. And I have a lot of friends that have groups, so if you ever want to like look through my groups on Facebook, like go to my profile, go to the about section, look. You're from India? I'm from the US. But yeah, so go to Facebook, go to my profile, go under about, and then go all the way to the bottom where the groups are, and they'll list all of the, hey Francis, they will list all of, it'll list all the groups that I am. The group's called Pretty Little Things. We call it PLT for short. So if you ever hear me say PLT, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see who else is here. Tiffany, hello. Kathleen, Cassie, oh wow. I'm supposed to sleep in. I did. I slept in. Hey, Mel. Oh, I forgot to turn off my notifications. I'm really sorry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, and if we're in the same group together, there won't be any need for you to share in that group because I've already shared there. But if I'm in a group that, if you're in a group that I'm not in, you're welcome to share it. I just don't want, you know how, I know how frustrating it is being an admin in a group, that there be like 5 million people to share the same live in one group, and it's like if you go through that page and you're like, Lois is live, Lois is live, Lois is live, and you keep strolling, and it's like the same ones. it does get frustrating. I had a friend point that out to me. I'm like, you're right. And like, I never ask people to share the video. I just want you to enjoy it. But I am so appreciative when you do share the video. You didn't see the concealer, Kathleen? It's there. It's called the, what is it called exactly? I'll tell you what it's called. There's two kinds. There's a color correcting one. This is the Luminous Under Eye Concealer is what it's called. Yeah, Luminous Under Eye Concealer. Yep. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get busy. Alright, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about this palette that I've seen so far. There is a highlighter. There's something you can use for a bronzer. There's 3 or 4, is it 4? 3 or 4, 3 different color schemes going on. So, and it basically has it laid out to where you have something for your crease, you have something for a transition, and you have something for your lid. So it's very easy. 3 different color schemes on this palette. So basically covers all your basics. Or you can do, I'm gonna actually, I don't know if, I slept until the bright hour of like 7, 8, actually no, I lied, it was 6 o'clock when my alarm went off. It was sleeping in for me. But yeah, so you can totally do like a nude look with this palette and do a pop of color under the eye, or just a nude look altogether, something natural. Y'all know I have a hard time with doing natural looks, y'all know that. Today, I am going to take inspiration from one of my friends that I saw yesterday for breakfast. I don't know if she's on here. Miss Heather Campbell, her eye makeup was phenomenal yesterday. I loved it. And I'm like, I'm doing that look tomorrow. Normally, they steal it from me. Clocking at the house. I know what y'all be doing. It's okay, I'm just joking. But I'm going to be stealing an eye look from Miss Heather today. So she did more like a nude eye, but the color was towards the back. And I really liked that. It was beautifully blended, and it was like a pink. So that's what I'm going to go for, and I can get that look out of this palette that I'm about to use. So, I don't know if Heather's here, but maybe somebody can invite her and let her know Lois is copying you. Okay. I am stealing it straight up. Straight up. And I might even tweak it just a little bit. Alright, now that I've moisturized my face. Alright, and if you need swatches, Kathleen, for those concealers, let me know, and I will send you a picture of the swatches, okay? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put some primer on. I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild Stay Matte one. Alright, so this is a Wet n Wild Stay Matte primer. It comes in a little black squeezy tube, and I've said it before, but the only thing, it does mattify your makeup and lasts really good. The only problem is it does not, repeat, does not do anything for your pores. So if you have large pores, make sure you're combining it with something else just in your T-zone to cover your pores, okay? So I saw some mixed reviews on that new Wet n Wild collection, the Flights of Fancy, and I watched one YouTuber and she was so disappointed in the collection. I don't think I'm going to be getting that one. I don't like that they only have lip glosses too. Like the last couple collections, at least they came out with some matte liquid lippies, and I love me some Wet n Wild. So I was thinking I was gonna buy some of this stuff, but hi Amber, I'm gonna see you guys in just a little bit. I'm getting ready to come see you guys, so now you can get a sneak peek of what my makeup's gonna look like before I come. If you want to see a better picture though, hop on over to YouTube where you can see it better. Because the video quality is better. I'm using the other camera in a video today. Because I swap them every other day. So I'm using a cooling stick. It's like a face balm basically. Just to fill in the pore area. That way, when I put the foundation on over it, it'll glide right over the pores. It'll be seamless. I don't have to worry about having huge layers in my face. I hate that. I hate when you can see all the pores. Alright. So today I'm going to use, for foundation, I am going to use the NYX Total Drop one. If I can find it. I know I have it. I know you guys are like, I hear all those foundations. I'm quite a hoarder. I do have a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I have it sitting on the vanity. Oh, I have a couple of them. The color is this one. It doesn't say.
Miss Piggy, unfortunately, is terminal. She has advanced stage Cushing's, some heart issues, so she's in a hospice care. Right down here is heavy pasta.
Oh, here it is. Sure. Okay. Classic tan. Okay. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Hey, Katie.
And by attending our events and
Hi, Gay.
donation page,
Y'all, listen. I was messaging with Gay this morning, and it was so funny because what she was telling me about let me open this. The way she was telling me, like she like refinishes stuff. Let me see what the difference is in the color of these. I might have to go a little bit darker. It might be a slightly too dark. See, I got a tan. I got a little bit of a tan going out in the sun, and I just don't want to be too white on my foundation color. See that? I think I might mix the two of these. I'll just mix them. I'll come up with my own special color. But yes, I found out that she reclaims stuff and turns them into masterpieces. Who would have known that about Miss Gay? She is quite the garbage digger. Y'all, if you ever have something to throw out and if you're in her town, let her know. She will come by and pick it up, and you won't have to worry about it sitting on the side of the road for very long.
and from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, you could just might find a new best friend.
I do. From being out in the sun, we went to the beach. So I'm going to mix because I feel like one's going to be too dark and one's going to be too light. And I feel like this foundation, I have to end up using a lot of to cover. Because you can build this foundation, but it doesn't start out like completely. It says total cover, but it doesn't start out totally covering everything. Julie, I know you're on here, so you see why I'm not replying back to your messages yet. Y'all, I'm partnering with Julie on some merchandise ideas. And if you guys like to swatch stuff, hey Nicole, we are going to have for sale, I might raffle off the first one, but we are going to have for sale swatch stencils. Yes, you heard it first. Swatch stencils, how cool is that? And see, I'm telling you guys this now because you can't find them anywhere. Just letting you know. They're hard to find and they're expensive, but she's going to be giving me some to sell for her eventually when we get them done. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm volunteering her for tomorrow, but I don't know if she's got time to make one today. Doing good. Doing good. Sweaters. Okay. So you know those cool pictures that people do where they do swatches on their arms and they're like beautifully spaced or they're in shapes and stuff? That's because they use a swatch stencil. So I was talking with Julie because she has a Cricut. I had to learn what that was called. I didn't know that was called a Cricut. So she has one, and I was like, can you make these for me? Because I want to start doing beautiful swatches and not these sloppy looking ones. She was like, I could totally make those for you. I can make anything. Like, I can make anything. Listen, she can almost give the creator a run for his money. She can make anything. T-shirts, handbags, makeup bags, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, exactly. So she's going to make me some stencils, and I am going to sell them, and I'm going to use them. I'm buying them from her, and then I'm going to sell some for her. So if you want them, you'll know where to find them. She's going to make me some mermaid scale ones, some lips, some puppy paws, some all kinds of ones. Hearts, stars. Yeah. All kinds. Yeah, if you guys want, I know I saw you, a couple of you guys said that you want in on my makeup group. Just send me a PM because I will forget. I'm so terrible about that. And I promise it's not because I don't want you in the group, but I will forget. I will. I hate the lighting on this video. I don't know why it looks like that. The other video is nice and bright. Maybe it's because the light's on in my room. Let me turn it off. Is that any better? Is that better? I feel like it was for a second, and then I don't know. I don't know. The next get-together date. Okay. I will have to check with Google because Google has my schedule. That is so sad that I don't even know what I'm doing the next day. Like, I literally have to ask Google. What am I doing? Google's like, girl, you're busy. Okay. Google's like, I give up on your account. Google's gonna quit on me. They're like, you don't pay me enough. Google, don't do that to me, man. Come on, we've been through so much. My Google Calendar is like ready to quit. If I don't put it in the calendar, I will forget. And I'll overbook myself. And I've done it. I have. So if y'all say, hey, I want you to do this, and I agree to it, you say, did you put it in your calendar? Because if I don't, I will. I'll forget. Or I'll book something else in its place, and then you won't see me. It's bad. It's that bad. So busy. Okay, so do you see? And it feels like the more you blend, I say blend, but I stipple. Because you'll get drag marks in this foundation if you swipe. So I always stipple. Hey, Victoria. So, the more you blend, the more it adheres to your skin, it feels like. But it looks very natural, but yet it covers. And it feels very thin. And it doesn't feel greasy. Right. Hey, Margarita. Girl, I can't do paper calendars. I will lose them. I've tried, and I used to have them in the past, but then when they started putting calendars on the phone, it was all over. But before they came out with Google, and you only kept them on your phone, I was so upset because then once your phone broke or whatever, or died, you lost everything in that phone. So I'm so glad now you can connect it to your Google, because when you have a new phone, you just put your Google account in, and it pulls everything up. It's a lifesaver. It really is.
Prosecutors say Mobley still loves Williams, which made this case complex.
That was very unique, and it was very difficult to navigate.
Okay, I feel like I'm blended now. I'm blended. Ooh, got the liquids on that. This foundation is super liquidy, but we got it. Okay, so I mixed 2 foundations to get this color. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my concealer. Everybody has been asking about this concealer because I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you when I say it could be a completely different brand, not one that I sell. And I would highly recommend this concealer just because it does such a fantastic job. It's thin, so it doesn't accent your wrinkles and all that. It's hydrating, and it works so well with setting powder. So well. Like, have you ever set your eye and then you're like, oh my gosh, that looks so dry and so cakey and nasty? This concealer is the only one I've found. Like, I remember using great concealers in the past, and I have them in my drawer, and I'll go back and use them, and I'm like, oh, it looks so terrible because I'm used to using this one now. And so I cannot tell you just in the last few days how many people have like, order me that, order me this, and because they like this concealer just the way. And I don't even have to go back in and dip again. This one dip that I did can cover both eyes, down the nose, on the faux head, right here, right here, down here, all that. That one dip, that's why it lasts so long. It's pigmented, it's full coverage, it's hydrating, like it's everything you want from a concealer. And like, I did not realize how good it was until I tried to use another one. You know, you use something like, oh, that's alright, you know, and then you go back and you use something else like, oh, I remember this concealer, I love it so much, and then you're like, ooh, it's so disappointing. So disappointing. It blends out like a dream. It really does. So seamless. They're 24, I believe. 24. So worth it. So worth it. Like I said, listen, that's my second tube, and you know I use it just about every day. And that's the second tube. I just started using it, and the first one I got in December. December. This is June. Y'all know I do my makeup every single day, every day. So that one tube lasts me 6 months. Yeah, because I got it. I ordered it December, like literally the first day in December. So, you know, you span it out for the month, you basically are paying $4 for a month for this one fantastic tube of concealer. Do you see the difference, how bright and hydrated the under eye looks? It's just amazing. I can't say enough about it. Like I said, it literally can, you don't even have to order it from me. If you have another because person, I'm just telling you, it's a great concealer. You don't have to order it from me. It's just, I like to share stuff that I like, and I'm going to be honest about what I use, and this is one of my favorite in my whole routine. And I do go a couple shades lighter than my foundation shade, just for the brightening aspect of it, to lighten it up. Yeah, 24. I knew it. I knew it was 24. Yeah, and so if you don't like me and you want to order it from Gay, you can. It's called it's Because Cosmetics Luminous Under Eye Concealer. This is a brand. They are cruelty-free. Most of their products are vegan. So this is the Luminous Under Eye Concealer. You can use it all over the face, but I use it mainly under the eye. Like, I don't have problems with creasing. I don't have problems with dryness. Thank you, Sherry. You too, girl. I love your makeup. You have some amazing makeup, girl. I'm so jealous of your stash. Like, I buy cheap stuff, usually. Oh, yeah, in the shower. Hi, Kayla. Alright. Now, for under eye setting powder, my favorite is the Maybelline Master Fix. If you guys have not tried this, listen, you're going to love me so much if you go buy this for your under eye. You can set the whole face with it, but it's about $10, so I don't use it on my whole face. Your mom says you have to love me. She's right. Alright, so what I do with this powder is I dip my brush in it. Yes, Amanda sells Because too, so if you're like one of her friends, you can ask her about it. But, you know, this is not a selling video. I'm not selling Maybelline, but I love me some Maybelline too. This Maybelline setting is the Master Fix Setting Perfecting Powder. This is my favorite to set my under eye because it just blends into your foundation, like your foundation, concealer, whatever, like a dream. It feels so lightweight. You're welcome, Sherry. It is so lightweight, it does not feel like you're even putting anything on your face. There's no flashback, so when you take a picture, there's no like white powdery dust looking under your eye, because I don't know how many times I have tried different powders and I felt like, oh my gosh, it looks white right there where I put it. Bye, Gay. Yeah, so this powder is awesome. I love this powder. It's my favorite powder to use for under the eye. And I have been through some powders, y'all, for real. I have been through some setting powders. This one is the best for under eye. Let me zoom you guys in. Okay. Do you see what it looks like when you set it versus when you don't set it? See how it mattified? It smoothed it out. You know, even though it still looks brightened and all that stuff here from where I used that fabulous concealer. Hi, Ashley. Yeah, I was telling Amanda, get this powder. And she was like, I'm going to use the rest of my stuff first. I'm going to use the rest of what I got first. But yes, it's like a secret. It's a secret. Yes, they have. Yeah, I don't use Airspun anymore, really. Yes, Airspun has... I've seen so much flashback with Airspun. I used to use it. Yes. Hi, Sam. Yeah. Yeah, so I love this powder. I recommend it to everybody. And I always have a backup. Like, I always have two. One that I'm using and one that I have open. So, but literally, it's milled so fine. So, like, it just melts right into your concealer. And it just, girl, listen. If you don't take nothing away from what I do today, go out and buy this concealer and buy this powder. And I'm telling you, it will change your game for real. This powder and this concealer. Yes, 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 and yes, and yes. Alright, and to set the rest of my face, it does. I see, I've never tried the It Cause. Oh, yeah, their translucent one. We ended up getting that in Ipsy or BoxyCharm or something. Thank you, Kayla. Girl, I ain't even done nothing yet. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, no, but yeah, the It Cosmetics one, I did notice that. It looks dry. She's your daughter, Brenda? Nice to meet you. I knew you had the same last name, but, you know, I kind of didn't put two and two together. Brenda, listen, Brenda is, like, one of my, like, top people for my raffles. Brenda plays, like, every single time. I'm like, if I ever need somebody to buy the last few slots, I'll, like, message her. I'm like, Brenda, we got 3 slots left. Do you want them? She's like, let's do it. But yeah, the one I'm raffling off today is right now is the one I'm going to be using today. I haven't used it yet, so I'm ready. I'm ready to use it. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me press powder. It's the matte and plus poreless one. And it's for normal to oily skin. I'm sorry. This is in the shade 220. 220. Oh man, I love this brush. This is one of my Morphe ones that I get out of my monthly subscriptions. Alright. Alrighty then. So I just put that anywhere that I did not put the Maybelline Fit Me or Maybelline Master Fix. Maybelline Master Fix. You said Fit Me. You got that stuck in my head now. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. How are you guys over here on YouTube? Alright, so there is a bronzer in this palette. I think it's a bronzer. Is that a highlighter? That almost looks like a highlighter because it's shiny. I'm not using that for a bronzer. That's a highlighter. And you know what? That would look fabulous on my deeper skin girls. Yes, yes, yes. Just fabulous. Alright, so for the 2 bronzers, and this again is another one of my favorites. So today I'm doing a lot of favorites. So I love the Rimmel bronzer. This is a matte bronzer. I don't know what this says right here because I didn't peel the sticker off. Maxi. I guess this is Maxi bronzer. They're originally $6 at Ulta. I got it for $2.99 on clearance. It says it's a face and body bronzer. It's huge. Sorry, the coffee is like giving me indigestion. Alright, so it comes with 3 shades in it. This shade is 3, which is dark, so I'm assuming there's 1, 2, and 3, probably light, medium, and dark. Even though it's dark, it still works as like my first level of bronzer on my face. Hey, you guys like my bronzing brush that I always use? I bought another set of these to raffle off. Like, it comes with a bunch of them in there, a bunch of brushes. I have to take this off because I don't like the bronzer to get in my ears, my kitty ears. So I just take this bronzing brush and I just buff it because I have such a huge forehead. I can afford to go all the way across. Did y'all laugh at my eyebrows yesterday or what? Weren't those crazy? I'll never do my eyebrows like that again. I felt so weird and out of place, and I felt like people were just staring at my eyebrows. They didn't match. They were like chunky, like thick, you know, and they were like uneven. They looked like they belonged on two different people. Yeah. Alright, so I just take it, and you know, when I use this if you're warm toned, you can use bronzer as your contour, but if you're cool tone, you maybe want to stick to a cool tone, either bronzer or cool tone contour. So you just need to find where your cheekbones are. I like the bottom of the brush to stay right along that line, and when I'm buffing, I try not to go below that line. So yes, the brush is kind of big, but it's okay because I blend my hey Dana, I blend my blush right into the bronzer. And honestly, if you're not a blush person, if you're using bronzer to contour with, you can kind of get away with not doing it. Bronzing, listen, if you're going to use foundation is great because it evens out the skin tone, right? But that's exactly what it does. It evens out your skin tone. And if you're going to even out your skin tone, you're basically flattening everything out. You're flattening everything out. And when you do that, there's no shape. So contouring, bronzing, blushing, all that stuff brings back life to your face. And that's why it's so important to use stuff like this. And I know that, listen, before I really got into makeup, I never used bronzer. I did use blush, but I wasn't like really into it. I had like one blush and I would use that same blush. But now I've learned that you can use different blushes to go with different things. So like if you're using blues and purples, you can use a cool tone blush. If you're using like bright reds or oranges or whatever on your eye, warm tones, then use a warm tone blush, and it really helps to like piece everything together. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if it does. Best thing I can recommend is to buy you a nice palette that has a little bit of everything, so that way you have choices instead of being stuck with the same one every time. Hi Andrea. Hi Sarah, you're new. Hey, if anybody is new, I do a live every day. There's a button somewhere in there that says follow. If you don't see it, then tap the screen and it should pop up. And that way you'll get notified. I do a live every day, and you can come hang out with me and all my friends. All my friends. They come hang out with us every morning. Alright, so I bought this brush. This is an e.l.f. brush for like $1.99. This is their precision contour brush, I guess it's called, and I like to use that for the nose. I recently started using it because I just got it the other day. Andrea, where is Mr. Liam today? Liam is her cat. Liam likes to watch my videos. He is a beautiful cat, by the way. Andrea has the most gorgeous cats. Y'all should see her cat. Her name is Toothless. She looks just like the dragon, no lie. She looks just like him from How to Train a Dragon. Like the shape of her face, the way the fur lays, her color of her eyes. I mean, identical. Identical. Giving it away. And I thought $1.99, you can't go wrong. But this brush is actually very nice. Very nice. Blend it downward. I don't want to blend it up. I'm going to be using a highlight in the center of the nose just to bring this up a little bit more. So I'm just blending down like that. You call her Toothless too? I want to see a picture. Send me a picture and I'll show Andrea. Like I'll show the picture, because you can't show the pictures here on the live. But if you PM it to me, I'll pull it up and I can show everybody. Because Andrea's cat is the only one I've ever known named Toothless, and she looks just like her. It's so crazy. So crazy. But yeah, Onyx is a beautiful name. I love that. Alright, so I'm using Ofra Banana setting powder. And I used to use this under the eye, and like it used to give me flashbacks, so I stopped using it. But it works great when you want to just highlight certain areas that you want to bring out. So, you may not have one. If it's your mom's cat, I wonder if she has one. I ain't trying to make you work. You're going to a Hot Wheels. Oh my gosh. Hi, Alicia. That sounds so cool. Why do you always do all the fun stuff? I need to move out there with you. You go to powwows and car shows. Homegirl has a picture with my man, LL Cool J. And I don't care who you are. If you don't like LL Cool J, listen. And I don't say this often, but he is the perfect man. I don't know. Listen, he really gives. I'm just like, he really gives those models a run for his money. Yeah, her name is Toothless. Yes. Listen, seriously. Hey, Armin, how are you, doll? Alright, so for eyeshadow primer today, I am going to use my holy grail of eyeshadow primers because I have somewhere to go. It is Because Cosmetics. Girl, yes. Yes. Alright, so you don't need much. Seriously, this little bit of primer is going to, like, coat the whole eye. It smooths everything out. This one, I've had the same tube of primer since December. And it is nowhere near, not even halfway empty. It works so well. You don't need much. Literally like the smallest dot to cover your eye. And it smooths everything out. It is such a good primer. And it really grabs the pigment too. So like when you're doing your eyes, even if you have crappy eyeshadows. Hey Mary, yes, make sure you follow me here, okay? Hit the follow button. If you don't see a follow button, if you tap the screen, I think it pops up. I'm sorry you guys are super close, but I feel like you can see me better. If it's too close, I can zoom you out. Just let me know. Alright, that same banana setting powder, I'm going to go back in and just do like right around the brow. I've heard people say, oh, that's a waste of time. I don't think you should do that. But honestly, it helps me when I'm blending out my transition shade or anything in my crease. I feel like it helps make everything a little more seamless. Because eyeshadow primer really grabs pigment. So you may have a hard time blending out some stubborn eyeshadows if you don't put something there. The Gay left me. Hold on. Gay's gone, isn't she? I'm terrible with prices. I never can remember. Let me pick up one of mine. The eye primer is, I think it's 22, but let me see. But like I said, I've had that same tube since December. Face primer is 32, but I think the eye primer is 22. 20. It's 20. Sir Liam, her older brother. A Russian blue. That sounds so cool. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go right along here. Alright. So I don't blend it or anything. I just let it sit there, like just like that. And then I'm going to go in with another shade of bronzer. So this is another Because item. This is the deep bronze. There's 3 shades so far. Aww. Pandora. I love that name. Pandora is a beautiful name. Love that. Alright, so I have this brush. I'm going to use this. Alright. So you just take a brush and take that darker shade, just like if you were contouring, going like right along the hairline. Just like right along the hairline. Again, this is to create depth and dimension. Listen, I have the biggest forehead known to man, so that's why I add a couple of shades. Some people will do it anyway, but I do it because I just have to. That way my like 8 head looks like a forehead. Alright, so I go back in again along the bottom. Remember where I put the first shade? I go along the bottom of that. And then just a little trick is when I dip the brush in, I try to keep the color on one side. I don't just go in. I keep the color on one side, so that way when I'm doing it, it stays above. You know, it doesn't go under. Pandora's beautiful. I love that.
And then to round out the evening, don't want to come for the first half and you just want to come to dance, you can also purchase a ticket.
I am so busy. So busy all the time, girl. It's just crazy. I have a friend I'm going to, in a couple of weeks, I get to go help their daughter. I'm going to do makeup for their showcase for a few girls. I think I have 4 of them to do for their dance showcase, and they do one every year. It's their annual. They're a Christian dance group. Listen, they do some tear-jerking performances. These kids work so hard every time. They do that, you know. So they go to church with us, and last year I helped them, and I did makeup for 3 girls, and then I did I did the outfit changes in the backstage. So this year they got me my own t-shirt, and I'm going to be helping. I was only changing 1 girl, but this year I'm going to change like 2 or 3. So I'm so excited to be able to do this and be a part of this, and that's what I'll be doing in a couple of weeks. Hi, Missy. How are you? Alright, so now the bronzer's done. We can go ahead and put some blush on. Now, since I'm going to be doing like some pink, I'll be doing like a pink shade. Pink. Alright. Let me figure out which. Alright, so I'm going to be using another Because product. This is Rose All Day. Rose All Day. I don't know how they came up with the name, but I think it's adorable. So this is what the shade looks like. Very close to my shirt. I'm so excited. They are the cutest. Listen, the little ones are adorable. I mean, they are so cute. So when they get out on stage with their little tutus and stuff, it is so darling. I want to put Sophia in it. I just don't know if I can afford it. I think if I can keep doing raffles and stuff, I could probably use that money. I'm just thinking about, like, because I've been putting the money back from the raffles for something. I know we need to get moved. I know we should have a fund, so if our car breaks down, we have a little extra money. But, you know, we have a large family, and it always seems like that every time you get a little money put back, something happens, and you don't get to put that money towards what you needed to put it towards. So that's why I've really been hustling with these raffles and just, like, selling anything, because like, we never get to put money back because there's so many of us. It's a lot of money to raise such a large family. It really is. These blushes are so pigmented, you literally don't need much at all. They are so pretty. And I know it looks like the blush is kind of dark, but once you do your eyes, your blush does not look this dark. See, if you put your blush on before you do your eyes, just keep that in mind. Alright, so I'm going to take and just blend out the bottom. Exactly. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Marie. How's your little event going? Alright, let me put my ears back on now. Yeah, exactly. The brushes I was just using, this one is a Morphe brush. I have the monthly Morphe subscription, and so that one came in that. Some of these brushes were Morphe, and I use a lot of Real Techniques brushes. Hey, Kathy. I have a lot of brushes. Listen, these are just my dirty brushes, and that's not even an eighth of the brushes that I own. These are just my dirty brushes. I try to use these before dirtying new ones, but you know, we have a total of 7, Teresa. 8 if you count my husband, and I promise sometimes you just want to count him. Doing good. Alright, so I have raved about this brow gel, and if you guys, it's $6. If you can go to their website, ebonnewyork.com. I've never ordered from their site. I've only purchased this in a store. They have 3 shades. This one is Natural Black. This one is Natural Espresso. There's a lighter shade. I really like to use a Natural Espresso. But I can tell you that this stuff is waterproof. yeah. How's Joe and the kids doing? They're good. They're doing good. They actually went fishing. Well, some of them went fishing. Oh, some of them went fishing. We're gonna be doing dinner at my mom's house. We're gonna be cooking fish. So he's like, let's go see if we can catch some more fresh fish because we have been catching a lot of fish lately, and we have some in the freezer. So yes, listen, I bought this gel from a place here in town called Beauty Depot, and I love it. It is the only one I've found that I can actually, it's kid proof, waterproof, hater proof, I mean anything you need. Seriously. Yes, you do. You need it. I think if there's a Beauty Depot on your side of town, Tiffany, you can go find it there, I'm sure. But yeah. I mean, I took a nap on my face and my brows were still there, so we're good. We're good. But the only thing is, it is a gel and it dries super fast, so you have to work it really fast. So when you see me doing my brows, I don't really do a lot of talking. Normally, I'll check comments right after. And I do like a nice, expressive, I say expressive brow. That's just another word for, girl, I like dark brows. I like them dark. And if you know me, I tell you, because my kids know when I'm serious. You see my brows turn in, that means you doing something wrong and you need to fix it right now.
As our earliest chance for rain, we're looking for a more late afternoon, early evening arrival time of the storms in your neighborhood. Temperatures right now are made up of 78 at the airport, 77 in Arlington, 76 at NAS Jacks and in Ponte Vedra, and 73 at the Cecil Commerce Center. Your temperatures just broke into the 80s in Nahunta, Brunswick. Yeah,
the tube, at the bottom of this tube, it literally says strongest waterproof. That's the claim. And it is so true. So true. It's smudge proof, waterproof. Now, the cool thing is that when you wash your face, it does come off with soap. No problem. But if you were just like walking around, you got kids that like to hug on you, you got dogs that lick your face, your brows are safe. You get caught in a rainstorm, you know, which I have been with these brows, and they were still there whenever I got home. You are safe. If you work and you sweat, or maybe you just live in Florida and you sweat, maybe your windows are your, I mean, your AC's broken in your truck like mine. Girl, I got all kinds of issues. Your eyebrows will not blow off your face. They will be there when you get to your destination with your windows down. I get to go to, we're doing a what do you call it, dress rehearsal for, a friend of mine has a couple of daughters in a Christian dance group. And so they're getting ready for their showcase. And so today I'm going to go to the dress rehearsal so we know what we're going to be doing when they do the actual showcase. It's basically like training. Like we're going to be doing a complete run through. And I'll be there for about 5 hours. What? This one's good though. This one does not peel, I promise. This is some good stuff. I don't like waterproof mascara though. Something about waterproof mascara I just cannot do. It just, I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it makes my lashes look. Waterproof mascara seems to make my lashes look shiny. But yeah, do you see, and even like the strokes that I made with this brush, they look very like real. They look real. They don't look like completely drawn in. They look convincing. This brow gel is just awesome. Again, like if I tell you guys something, it's not just because I'm trying to sell you something, because I don't sell this product. You literally would have to buy this from a store or on their website. And I don't get a commission. I don't have a link. I could get one. I can give you a link, but I won't earn anything for it. Yeah, like I said, the only thing about this is that it does dry quickly, so you have to work with it fast. But once you put them on, girl, and after it dries, I'll show you. I'll touch them and you'll see. Yeah, thanks. See, do you see the difference? No brow, I got a brow. Got a brow, no brow.
Another support system for Keaton has been the Dreams Come True organization. third dreams come true, Hayden has had some fun experiences.
We went to the Players Championship, and when I had my cast on, I had it signed by Tiger Woods.
Yeah, this little drop is
And
starting.
even more to come with Dream Day.
It does, Miranda. That's totally true. Yes, yes. Almost everything that's waterproof is so shiny. It's like vinyl, which kind of makes sense because I feel like, you know, you would think waterproof would, like, water would just slide right off of something that's vinyl. So that's maybe why. But I don't like the whole shiny look. Like, I prefer my eyeliners to be matte, and I want my lashes to be matte too. Speaking of lashes, my lashes died. The lashes I've been wearing, they lasted so long, they're finally dead. I think I got a month, literally, like, no, not even exaggerating, maybe longer, out of that pair of lashes that I paid probably $6 for. Yeah, need a mascara that won't make your eyes water. Try the Because one. I have one on hand if you want to give it a shot. Because it's like they're cruelty free, they're EU and US compliant. It's so hard to get EU compliant. You know, it's easier to pass makeup in the US than it is in Europe. They have a ton of stuff that's banned in Europe, and the Because products that I sell, they pass in Europe as well. So that's one of the good things that I like about the Because products. So you know you're getting stuff that's not bad for your skin. I've got to try that then. Exactly. That's why I don't like using pencils. I don't like using pencils. I feel like when I use a pencil, I can't get the little strokes that I can get with a brush. Like, I might be able to use it for the actual brow, but when it comes to the little hairs, I draw in on the front. Because my hairs don't grow like that, like I want them to. So that's why I have to draw them in right there. But I feel like when you use a brush, you get a more natural looking stroke.
She has a toy Camaro. She loves to drive it on the golf course while she, quote, harasses the geese.
I love it. Well, I think we have another guest here arriving. We are going
Sorry, I'm trying to get this brow filled in before this stuff dries.
to see Jack joining our crew. We're going to bring you more of this later on.
Yeah, we're going to be back here live, and we're going to do our continuing coverage starting at 9:45 this morning. So Scott.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like the Because mascara because it never clumps and it does lengthen your lashes. So sometimes, like, but it doesn't give me a whole lot of volume like I want it to, but it definitely lengthens, and it doesn't like flake off or any of that. So what I'll do is I'll always use that as like my first coat of mascara. I have literally used 3 coats of that stuff and it still did not clump. Like 3 coats. I was like, let me see what I can do with 3 coats, because I'll wear 3 coats of mascara on the bottom lashes and it still did not clump. Yeah, so when you do your little hairs in the front, like you're flicking up your brush, always have your brush upside down so the pointed end would be at the bottom. And you use that basically to draw in. Because when you do that, when you go, and you don't move your whole hand, you just flick your wrist. Because what that does is, it starts off thicker at the bottom, but as you go up, it fades out. Does that make any sense? So I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, I really hope I made sense. Because some people probably have no clue what I'm talking about.
You've seen it on TV. A dealership near you was failing to wow its customers. But not to worry. Riverside Chevrolet is now under new management. We've done it before and we're doing it again. We're making it the best in town. We now get back to our community.
Hey Heather, I am still in your eyeshadow look from yesterday.
Come check us out wherever you are in Jacksonville.
I'm gonna do your eyeshadow look.
Family to your family.
Alright, so here's the close-up of the brows. This is what they look like finished. And like I said, this brow cream is so good. They will last me all day. Yes, I thought your eyeshadow was beautiful yesterday. I am going to do that, what you did. Alright, so this side should be dry. Let me just show you. Look, are you confident enough when you do your brows to do this? And not have anything come off? Seriously, like when you do your brows, can you do that? Yes. Hey, Alexis. I love the Eye Magic palette. I do. I just ordered the other Lucid Dreams palette, the one that's got the loose pigments. I know I shouldn't have, but I did. Alright, we're going to do prayer really fast. If you guys wouldn't mind just bowing your head and praying with me. I have a prayer request. I don't want to say her name because I'm not sure how sensitive it is for her, but I am going to just be vague about it. But Allie Mae. Love this brow gel. I might buy some and just raffle them off so you guys can enjoy them too. Okay. Lord, we come to you this morning, and I just want to thank you so much for bringing these ladies to me. Just to spend some time with me this morning, just talk about some makeup, talk about each other, Lord, and just get to know one another. And I thank you so much for the technology you provided to be able to make this happen, Lord. Thank you so much for everything you've done just for me to be able to get to this point to where I'm comfortable praying with and in front of people. And I thank you so much for the women that have sent me prayer requests for themselves and for their families and loved ones, Lord. And right now we have a friend right now that needs your help, Lord. She needs your healing hands. Her kidneys are failing her, Lord. She doesn't know how much time she's got left. Right now she's going through depression, Lord, because she knows that this is happening. And I just need for you to put your healing hands on her, Lord. You know who she is. Lord, help her know that she's still worth it. She still has a life to live, and that she's got people that loves her, and that she can make a difference with her story, Lord. And that she just needs to bless people with her presence while she's still here. Every day is a blessing from you, God. Every day. And we need to treat it as such. Just know that there's so much we can do, even if we know that there is an expiration limit on our days. We all have an expiration limit, Lord, but when you hear how many days you have left, that can be so traumatizing. I just pray that she realizes that you are the one that can change that. You are the one that you can command the seas, you can command the storm, you can totally change what's going to happen to her. And she's just got to step out in faith that you've got it all under control. And I just pray that for her right now. Just give her a peace and give her some strength, and just let her know that we're all rooting for her and that she is still worth living, that she can still do it. If anybody else is listening to this message, and if you're battling the same issue, maybe you know that you've got some time left on your day, just reach out to God, and I just know that He's there for you guys. Lord, we just pray that they know that you're there, and even when times when they feel like you're not, that you're still there. You're there drawing them closer. You're there asking for them to pray and to have that relationship with you, Lord, because that's what matters most. Once we have that relationship with you, so many things can change. We just want to make sure that everybody gets to and from where they have to go to safely this weekend, Lord, so I just pray that you just keep them safe and guide them through their decisions that they make through this weekend and the coming week. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Right, Tay? Right. And that's what I'm saying. Yes, these brows are awesome. They don't come off. They don't come off. Hi, Bettina. Alright, so here's the palette that I'm going to be using. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and so what I was telling you guys about, this kind of reminds me of something I've seen from Too Faced. Alright, so you have two highlighters. You have one for deeper skin tones, one for lighter skin tones. You have two blushes. You have like this mauve-y, pinky looking story. You have a nude story, and you have a blue one. And you could totally mix them if you wanted to. But I'm going to try to stay true to what I saw Heather doing. I might twist it a little bit, but we're going to try this out. Okay. Okay. Heather, you can tell me if I do it wrong, but I'm going to try. I'm doing by memory, so just bear with me. Hi, Brenda. You're back. Thank you guys for praying with me. I appreciate that. Alright, so I'm going to go with the color Truffles. This is out of the second row. And we're going to put that right up in here. Oh, my bristles are coming out. My bristles. This one's more like a nude, like a skin tone, so it may not look like it's showing up on me, but it is. I promise. Yeah, it's really close to my skin tone. So. That's what I needed too. I needed it to look naked. They call it naked. When you do your eyes that are like really nude, call that naked. I'm gonna get showered. Good. I'm glad you took a shower. It's so funny how when we feel like we are pampering ourselves as moms when we actually get a shower. I feel like $1 million as soon as I get out of the shower. Like, I really got to have a shower, and I got to take it alone. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good start to the day. That is so sad. Alright, I'm going to use an under eye setting, under eye primer. Couldn't think of what it was called. Smashbox makes a fabulous one. This one is Hard Candy, which is a lot cheaper than the Smashbox one. Just make sure if you do use an under eye primer that you do it after you've already done like your under eye area, so any like setting powders or concealers, because it will grab anything that you put over it, and if it so much as touches it, it will make your setting powder look so cakey. Right. Yeah, I hate that. Like, I love being a mom, but like, okay, here's an example. The kids are home, they eat all day, right? They have so much food here. When I go to work, I don't feed myself in the morning. I don't eat. I don't even take a lunch break. So I go all day without eating because I don't have time to stop. So I got home the other day and I had some leftovers. I like had one chicken tender and like not even like a half a portion of macaroni and cheese in this bowl, and I warmed it up, went to eat it, and Sophia wasn't here. Can I have a bite? I literally had to like fight her to get off of me. I'm like, you need to get out of here. Hi, Jessica. I was like, you gotta go, because that's not fair for you to have been eating all day and now you want to eat the little tiny bit of food that I have here. Brats. They are brats. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is, there's a color called Kisses. It's this really pretty like mauve shade. I'm going to use that on the outer edge. It's a lie, huh? Miranda, if you want to go light and not like completely confuse people, because if you go full on glam, it's going to like shock people. So the best thing you can do is start out with, you want to moisturize your face, so any kind of like lightweight moisturizer. Get like a nice powder that will like mattify things and even out your skin tone. So like a nice powder. Hey, Brittany. And that way you'll have something to work with. Maybe a little bit of blush. Throw on some eyeliner. Eyeliner is always good, some mascara, and then like a really pretty lip gloss. When you're going on a date and you know you're going to eat, try to stray away from dark lipsticks, because when you use a dark lipstick, when you eat, it disappears. And the most embarrassing thing is when you're eating and the lipstick gets all over your face. I have had that happen to me before, and my husband was not kind enough to tell me that it was that way. So when people were talking to me, I had it all over my face, and I looked like an insane clown, like the murderous clowns. That was me. And he was not nice enough to tell me. So start off with something small, and just, I'm telling you, just eyeliner and mascara and lip gloss alone can totally make you feel fabulous. Yeah, and if you want to do eyeshadows, try something more natural, but then if you want to glam it up, use something kind of champagne colored, something about like this shade, and put that on your lid. And it's shiny, and it'll give you a little bit of glam without being overly off the top crazy. Alright, so I'm building color here. You want to start off kind of soft because you don't want to go too crazy. You end up with my other brush. I don't want to use a huge brush, because if I end up putting it where I don't want it, it's going to be hard to blend out because the rest of the eye is supposed to be naked. I love, yeah, Sephora is so expensive though. The best thing the easiest thing, Kathy, to do with eyeliner is, if you are not comfortable doing eyeliner, then what you need to do is you can create dots. So take your eyeliner and dot it. Start off with a pencil, and once you can get a straight line with a pencil, then move to a felt tip. Once you've mastered the felt tip, then you can go to liquid. That's what I did. That was the only way I could learn how to do a really good straight line with liquid, because I went from a pencil to liquid and I screwed it up so bad. I was ready to give up on liquids forever. And had I not did what I did by moving to a felt tip, I would have never would have been able to master a liquid. But do dots. So you'll put a dot close to your lash line, and then what you do is just connect the dots. And it's so much easier to do it that way than it is to try to get a straight line without practice. Yes, so that's what you do. Do you get your liquids in your eye? Hi, Amy Lynn. You need to, first, you're probably using too much product, so make sure you are wiping the brush off, especially if it's super liquidy. Wipe the brush off before you go to the eye with it. Before liquid was cool. Yeah. So I'm just building. Brittany, have you used that palette? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Didn't you show me a picture? So I'm just building with the color. I wish you guys could see it better. You can see it way better on YouTube. Alright. So next I'm going to go in with the color Flowers. It's slightly darker. This is one of the shimmers out of there. And I'm not going to go as far inward as I did with the other shade. I'm going to stay a little bit further out. I feel like I got a little bit of fallout. Too much eyeshadow at once. Okay. Allie Mae. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got to practice holding your eye open. And honestly, you can do it with your eye shut. You just have to open your eye to see if your line is straight. Because sometimes even if your eye is straight, your line is straight, while your eye is closed, when you open it, you might see the way when your eye is open, it might look different, Yeah. Amber, okay, so if you're having a hard time with wings, best thing you can do, get some tape or take a band-aid and chop it in half. Place it from the corner of your eye to about where your eyebrow is going to be. So you're going to put it in that direction. Put that there, and then go in with your wing. That's going to help keep it straight. And make sure you don't just put a line. Like, it needs to be a triangle, and you fill it in. Aww. Be careful pulling your eye. That can create wrinkles, like you're stretching your skin. Yeah, I do my eyeliner in strokes. Like, I don't do it one large swoop across because my eye will do that same thing with the wrinkles. Like, it'll wrinkle up and it'll be hard to do the lines. It looks like my eyeliner was skipping when I do it that way. So if you just take and do it in small strokes, then it works better that way. Think you like that? You like that, girl? I knew you would. So I'm just building the color now. I really like this palette a lot. It is so pretty. I'm trying to be gentle, like I don't want to overdo it. Getting coffee. Girl, because we ladies do not need any more wrinkles, do we? I'm going to go back. I'm going to blend just a little bit of that lighter pink shade, the color Kisses, further out just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to bring that transition shade that I was using. Yep, sure am. Truffles. So I'm going to take Truffles and I'm going to put it on the lid on the inner side, and I'm going to pull it in towards Kisses and just blend it into that color. Heather did such a good job with blending it. It looks so good. Trying to do it some justice. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. You're heading to camp? Yay. Yeah, I really like that color too. I'm going to use a sponge brush. Wedding shower. Alright. So I'm just going to take that right there. Alright. So we're going to do the other. We're going to go under the eye. Hey, Diane. I'm going to go under the eye. I'm going to wipe this brush off. It looks like it's got some purple on it. Alright. So now I'm going to use, doing good. I'm going to use that same, like that darker shade, Flowers. I'm going to use that right under the eye here. Right, just like on the outer portion. Use it right there. And then I'm going to use Kisses on the inner portion. I'm trying to keep it soft, and I'm trying not to overdo it because y'all know I can get heavy with the eyeshadow. Y'all know I have a hard time doing like everyday looks. Makeup camp. I should probably set one of those up. How many people would actually come? Alright. And then I'm gonna use that same sponge brush. I'm gonna use the color Snuggles, which is the other pink. And I'm gonna put it like just like right about here, just to brighten. I'm only going to do it on the lid though. I'm not going to go up in the crease with that color. It's just to brighten. And I'm not going to, I could foil this color, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to make it too shiny. I just wanted to bring a little bit of life to that naked part of the eye. You would come. Y'all gonna make me start thinking about doing something like that. Don't get me testifying. Did I even put the transition? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's see, did I put the transition? I did.
We're going to do it commercial free all the way until 11 a.m. We're also streaming it live on newsforjax.com. So if you have any trouble, refresh your...
You know, I could get a conference room at a hotel.
We're going to be on News for Jax until 11:30 this morning.
That's right, stay with us.
Yeah, I have Julia making merchandise for me. I talked about it on my YouTube channel before I went live on Facebook. I'm doing my look. I'm doing what Heather did yesterday. I don't know if you saw her picture. I don't think she went live, but she did a really pretty like ombre. Like it was naked in the front and then it ombreed into a pink. And I'm using the palette I'm raffling off. Well, not the one I'm raffling off. I got an extra one. Hi, Brittany. Oh, they were talking about making they were talking about me doing a beauty camp. I was like, if I was to really create an event like that, would you guys come? It does take a long time to do, and it takes even longer for me to do because I talk too much. I talk a lot. I feel like, listen, I have watched so many people's lives, and I hate going to watch a live and chatting, and the people don't acknowledge that you talked. Like, you know, when you say something and they're like ignoring you, like especially when they don't have a lot of people watching you, that annoys me. So I try not to be that person. Like I want everyone to know that I appreciate them. Because you don't have to come watch my video. You could be watching anybody else. You could be doing dishes or laundry. You could be watching a movie. You could be doing something totally for yourself. So I appreciate every single person that takes the time to come hang out with me. More than you know. Alright. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. From Jacksonville, Florida. Alright, so I'm going to go in with that darker shade now, Flowers.
I think Ashley's having just a little bit of fun this morning, right now?
New York in the house. Diane, yep. From the UK. I don't know why I have to hold my eye, but I feel like I get so much more control when I do.
Everything these kids get to enjoy. Who doesn't like Star Wars? There he is, the man, Darth Vader. Oh my goodness. We have Rey, the biggest hero.
Alabama.
Amazing people, just an incredible transformation. Everybody wait. Look over here. Come follow me, Mark. We've got kids getting ready to paint, to draw, to have some fun. Take their minds off all of these
Rhode Island.
things that they are going
I think you're from Rhode Island. I should know that.
little beauty, this little Tinkerbell, I want to show you. Look at her, she's getting her face painted. Oh my goodness, so much fun. Are you mom and dad? Tell me about your little one right here, getting her face painted. Tell me about her.
So she was born without a right pulmonary artery, and only 1/3 of her right lung worked. So she's been to California to get everything fixed.
This is turning out really pretty.
Now she's doing very well.
I feel like my eye is itchy. Okay. You did?
There it is right there. That's really the emotion right
Hi,
here.
Kathleen.
What this means to these parents and to these kids. God bless you guys. We're gonna
You just washed all your brushes. Listen, Diane's got a lot of makeup, y'all. She got a lot of makeup. A lot. That woman, she can give me a run for my money, for real. Oh crap, what did I have on that brush that wasn't supposed to be there? I totally just put something there I shouldn't have. I'm trying to wipe it off. Okay. Pennsylvania. Oh, Heather, I still have a couple of your brushes I meant to get back to you when I saw you. Hopefully we can, we're meeting again next week, right?
Yes, yes. It's a lot, take it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you guys want to come out to Huguenot on Saturday next week for Nicholas and Tasha's birthday. I don't know if we're actually do like a, I don't want anybody to feel obligated to bring presents, but we're going to be cooking out, so you can bring some food to throw on the grill if you want. Or bring some sides, drinks. It's going to be so much fun. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set my face because I keep like touching my face. This is the best setting spray ever. Okay, Kathleen, I sure can. Send me a PM. I'll forget. You know I got mommy brain. You know I do. I won't forget. I'm going to use the color Love Note for a highlighter right here. Oh my gosh. Look at that highlighter, y'all. This is the one out of the palette. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty that is. This is the palette that I'm using. I'm raffling one off on my personal page, the Let's Makeup palette from Beauty Bar Effects. And it looks like this. The setting spray is the Because Cosmetics. I'll show you guys a demo on this, on why I like the setting spray so much. And listen, even if you don't have this setting spray, at least use a setting spray, but this one is amazing. Like, it lasts all day. Hi, Maritza. So I'll show you just a little. Let me just show you. Alright, so I got some blushes here. Alright, so I have these 3 blushes I'm going to show you. If you sent it to me this morning, I probably haven't. Alright, so I'm going to do Pink Reverie, Rosé All Day, and Sherry Kiss. So these are 3 of the Because blushes. So I have to blow off the excess. Alright, so I'm going to swatch these on my hand, my arm, sorry. Alright, so there's 3 swatches, right? Let me take this off because I don't want it to rub. I bought this bracelet at a convention where we had a guest speaker, and the women that endure domestic abuse and is trying to get out of that, they house these ladies, and to make money to support it because it's a non-profit, they take t-shirts and they cut them into strips, and they make these bracelets, and whoever buys them, the money goes towards their like housing and all that stuff. So that's where I got that little bracelet from, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was called. All right, so same three, right? I'm gonna swatch them further down on the arm. Sorry. All right. So swatched them. All right, same 3 blushes, same 3, same order, everything. Okay. So this, and actually you can use this setting spray as a, I've been told you can use it for primer too if you wanted to. Alright, so on one, this is the first set of swatches. I'm going to leave that dry. And then this one, take a couple of sprays. I'm going to let that dry. So, I'll read it whenever I get a set. After that dries, I'll show you why I like this setting spray so much. You're going to be like, what? Give me that setting spray, girl. And listen, I'm still in the same bottle that I bought in December. And it's $20 for the setting spray, but it's, you really don't, I spray way too much when I put it on my face, and you don't really need that much. As soon as it dries, I'll show you what it does. Alright, so I'm doing the same thing to this eye as I did on the other eye. So I did want to put a little bit of that matte shade right under that shimmer shade that I put, like the darker one. And then you want to go back and you, like I clean off my brush, that's what you see me doing. And then I go back in and I just blend out the bottom. So you don't have it like it just leaves off in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That just looks crazy. Hi. Alright. I don't know if it's dry. We're going to let it dry. It still isn't dry. I feel it. It feels wet still. Takes a second. Alright, so I'm going to take a sponge brush. And I'm going to take that color Truffles, that matte shade that I use for transition. I'm going to put that on the lid and bring it into Kisses. And then I'm going to go in with the highlighter shade Love Note, which is what I used on my face. And I'm just going to lightly... That's not the color I used on the other eye. I forgot. Alright, I guess I'll have to go back in. I was like, that's a lot brighter than the eyeshadow on the other side. I forgot I used the other color. Oh well, looks like I'm going to have to use that one. I like that better though. Love Note is a pretty name. I like that. If you have sponge brushes and they come in palettes, don't throw them away. They are good for something. They're really great for putting color on your lid because they pack a lot of, or they hold a lot of color. So, alright, it's almost dry, so I'll get to show you in a sec. I'm going to blend a little bit of that Love Note up because I feel like I'm going to have some transfer. Yeah, I like this better. I feel like I need to put a little bit of highlight. Alright, so now I'm going to take and use that transition shade that I had, and I'm going to put that in my brow. I normally would use a lighter shade, but I'm going to use the highlighter that I have in this palette to just like highlight in that area anyway. So I'm going to take, what side did I just dip? This side. Put that up there in the brow. It is so close to my skin tone, you can't even tell. I mean, I can tell, but it's seamless. So seamless. Hey! You just want to blend out. I know this is like the world's smallest brush, but you blend out that line so it just melts away. How you doing, Melissa? Alright. So if you guys are, like, if you're a hugger, I'm a hugger. If you're a hugger and you wear makeup, you know how embarrassing it is when you get makeup on, like, somebody's shirt. Or, like, you touch your face a lot, so during the day you end up, like, your makeup ends up coming off. You just have a problem with keeping makeup on. You really need a good setting spray. A good one. And so the one that I use, like my holy grail one, is the Because one. That's my favorite one. And I'll show you why. I'll show you why. I'm almost there. Hold on. I feel like I blended that away too much. Okay. Alright. Aww. Alright, so remember, this is the one that I did not spray. So during the day, you're touching your face, just whatever, the elements of the day. You end up wiping it all away. See? That's what happens to your makeup, right? It ends up fading away. But when you use a good setting spray, and this particular one is the Because one, this is the one that I like to use, this is what happens right here. You see? Nothing. It's still there. You see? Still there. This is the one that had no setting spray. This is the one where I did the Because setting spray. You see? You literally can just like keep rubbing and keep rubbing and keep rubbing, and it won't It don't go nowhere. So, yes, I know, me too. I'm a hugger too. So, that is why I love this setting spray so much. And plus, the fact that it has, like, the ingredients in it are so good. Yeah, it's so good that you don't have to worry about putting something on your face that doesn't work. Yeah, I do too. I can't tell you how many people have bought this spray just because I showed them. I wish I've done the swatches darker. You could see it a lot better because this video is so dark, but it's better over here. Yeah, I mean, you can... I literally, when I do these demos live, I have other people rub it. They're like, go ahead and try it. And they're like, wow, it's not moving. I'm like, because it's a good setting spray. It really is a good setting spray. But that one bottle, I bought that in December, and I'm still using it. So it lasts you pretty good bit. Alright, so I'm going to use... I'm still using this palette, y'all. Still using this palette. Alright, so we're going to go in with Love Note, like right in the brow. Like right up in here. You sure can, Miranda. It is, I don't want to pin it because I'm in a lot of makeup groups, and since we're not allowed to do selling videos, this is a get ready with me. I don't want to get kicked out of a group for selling stuff, so I can tell you what it is, and then if you want, send me a PM so I don't forget. I can PM you the link, but it's, becausecosmetics.com, then / Lois Villarreal, so my name. If you don't know how to spell Lois Villarreal because it's a mouthful, just put number, instead of Lois Villarreal, you can use the / and then number 569. Because that's my affiliate number. And you can do it that way. So either one will work and it'll take you to the same website. If you're going to order anything, I do have an event on there. It's called June Jammer. That is my monthly event. So go on there and just order from that site or that event. And what you do is you just, where it pulls up events, just click on shop now, and it'll ask you again, you sure you want to shop from this event? Just say yes. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. Yeah, Amanda's my cousin. My sister cousin. When you say, what do you mean sister cousin? We have moms that are identical twin sisters. That's what that means. So cool. Alright, so I am going to use, so we just got these brand new Spotlight highlighters. And this one is in the shade Champagne. And I mean, let me just show you. Look at that highlighter. Oh, and they blend out so creamy. And they almost blend out to where they almost feel like a powder too. I don't know how you do that. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can click on her name and it'll take you to her profile. Do you see that? I love that. Now, I like that they come in like a crayon form because, watch this, you can totally get the precision you need for the inner corner. They are perfect for this. I mean, you can use them all over the face, but they work so well right here. Like, I was using a champagne shaded eyeliner before I got this. I love this. I love it, love it. Now, I bought all 3 colors, but this one has been like my favorite so far. Because it's so universal, you literally can use this color on anyone. Especially for inner corner. Especially for inner corner. Hi, Valerie. You lucky dog, you. But Tina, I stole this look from Heather. She did this yesterday. She's like, I feel so special. Hey, Kendra. Yeah, so the Spotlight highlighters are a brand new product, and I so far I've been loving them. And look, the swatches are still there. They look just like they did when I put them on. They'll be there until I wash my arm. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do some eyeliner. Alright. Ooh. His hair. Yeah. Now when you put eyeliner in your lash line, I don't know if you can tell, like at your top lash line, that's called your tight line. I don't know if you can tell the difference in the video, but it makes your lashes appear just a little bit thicker. And when you do false lashes and your eyeliner at the top, when your skin is naked right there, it kind of looks weird. Like you can see the nakedness there. So this makes it a little more seamless. I use that word a lot. I'm sorry. I really like that word. Seamlessness when you're doing your makeup is amazing. And I do prefer the gel liner from Because over the Urban Decay one. I found the Urban Decay one still will smudge. And it makes me mad. Yeah, this is the gel one. The other one I was using was the Precision Long Lasting one. I use that one at the top. And this one I use, the gel one I use at the bottom. And the Allie made it, listen, it works really well. Now this eyeliner is really great because it goes on so smooth. And then once it's set, so I'll let it dry for a sec. Once it dries, it's budge proof. And then my favorite eyeliner to use on the top at the moment is the one we got from BoxyCharm, the Pretty Vulgar one. This one, oh my gosh, I am in love with this eyeliner. It is my favorite. My favorite. It goes on so smooth. And for a gel liner, like it's so hard to find them that when you get them, they're not patchy. Thank you, Amanda. Alright, so I use this brush. I bought this brush at Beauty Depot, and it was called, like, the best brush for a gel liner, whatever. It was, like, a really crazy claim, so I was like, let me buy it and find out. It really is a good one. So, I told you guys, like, I do it in strokes. I don't go all the way across the eye in one stroke. That's how I get a straight line. I know it sounds weird, but that's what I do. I hold my hand here, so I use this hand to rest on top. I don't really stretch my eye. I do kind of lift it just a little bit, but that's not really stretching. See, you get a nice straight line. Okay, so once you have your top line done, and if you're happy with it and it's straight, then when you do your wing, you take from the corner of your eye, and you can use, listen, I know sometimes your wings can get crooked, but the best rule of thumb is you look at the edges where your brows are, and you go towards that. So you go from the edge of your corner of your eye, so point it towards the end of your eyebrow. That way you don't have crooked wings. Unless you have crooked eyebrows, then you'll have crooked wings. And I'm not trying to be funny. I know that was probably funny. So once you do that, then you're going to pick how far in you want to go, like how fat you want your wing. And then you're going to aim it towards the corner of where you put the last line. Then you fill it in. Now, you need to remember that if you have an elbow, I call it an elbow, smooth out that line where the corner is so it doesn't look like an elbow anymore. And then you can totally make the wing thicker if you want, however you want to do it, but sometimes I'll go back in and I'll thicken it up just down here, and then I'll sharpen it right towards the end. So that's how I do wings. I know a lot of people might do it different. If you struggle with getting the line straight, try using tape. That helps a lot too. But I love this eyeliner so much. Bye, Bettina. Have fun.
So many of us grew up watching.
Classic.
So you have Willy Wonka himself, full costume, full entourage, going to their homes, going to the hospital with that envelope. And in that envelope is the golden ticket for the much coveted invite
To this
to this
party.
once-in-a-lifetime party.
It's great. It's great. I think Melanie is thanking everybody. It looks like everybody's moving inside, so we want to go inside too and see what's going on.
Yeah, but first, I want to show you a little bit more background about that golden ticket to
All right.
tell you about how these kids got it.
Yay, catch you some fish, girl. Alright, so once you got your eyeliner on, go ahead and go for your wing. Again, rule of thumb, if you have a hard time with placing them, angle it toward your eyebrow. Oh, come on. I went a little outside my line. Okay, I got it. I got it.
Look at that. How cool is that? Hey, Melanie's
I feel like this one's a little more rounded. I'm going to round out my other one. I always do that, don't I? I always sit and play with this eyeliner and then I screw it up.
You did such a great job, Mel. What? You are a princess. I know, I'm sorry, Princess Mel.
You don't have confetti all over you, princess.
Beautiful. We had a blast out there. I could tell. I mean, some really special kids. They loved every moment of it. The crowd loved it. We loved it. I mean, did you see the dance party? I saw what just happened down there with Francois, and that was intense. I loved it. Oh my gosh. I mean, and the cool thing about this, guys, is it's just beginning. This was the red carpet. Inside, there's food.
Okay, I rounded it out.
Performances, lots
I get to go help a friend. She has 2 daughters that are in a Christian dance group, and they're about to do their showcase in a couple weeks. So today is dress rehearsal, and I'm gonna go because I'm gonna be backstage with them during their actual showcase and helping them with the costume changes. So I get to go. They're gonna give me my own T-shirt. I get a mom's T-shirt, even though none of my kids are in this. I'm gonna do makeup for I think 4 of the girls that are in this, like her 2 and then 2 more on the day of. So I get to go check all out. I get to basically watch the show for free today, I guess is what I'm going to do, which is going to be fun. Alright, let's get some mascara and lashes on. Alright. I feel like I need to... Don't I have a new tube of this because mascara? Let's see. What is this one? This is my brown one. It sounds like it's in a pour right out there. Almost time for a new tube. I got to help last year, and it was such a blessing. I love these girls. Like, they are so sweet. They do such a good job. Listen, some of their performances are literally tear-jerking. If you just listen to the music and then how they dance, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. And they go to competitions and stuff too. This is their annual showcase, so like their end of the year thing that they have worked all year on. All year.
Ashley looks like she's having an absolute blast.
So if you are messy like me with mascara, first of all, slow it down. And then what you do is you're trying to get the top lashes, chin up, and look down. What that does is it draws your lashes down so you're not touching your eyeshadow with it. And if you wiggle, you can get them that way too. Now if you get mascara where it's not supposed to be, just wait for it to dry before you wipe it away, because if you do it while it's wet, it's going to smear. If you do it while it's dry, it just flakes away and leaves all the makeup underneath it perfectly untouched. We have 7, yes. Alright, now for the bottom lashes, chin down and look up. And it brings those lashes forward. You have 7 also? How many boys and how many girls? Hey, Nicole.
So much fun. It's just getting so crowded now, but in such a good way. We've seen so many kids, just the joy on their faces and the joy on the volunteers' faces. It's just amazing. We're seeing moments like this throughout. Oh my gosh, meeting the heroes.
I don't know if you can see. Do you see that this is one coat of the Because Cosmetics mascara? Do you see how it like stretched out my bottom lashes? Like I have none here. Stretched them out, coated them. It doesn't clump. That's what I love about this mascara.
And just the excitement. Oh my goodness. And I can tell you're having fun, aren't you?
I love the kids here.
It means so much to you to volunteer with these kids.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And you look amazing, Captain America. Absolutely. We're just going to keep walking. We're going to show it all. We're going to take it in. There's so much to take in. Wow. It's just a party. More kids keep coming in. It's amazing. So many people, different backgrounds, different situations. These families, they've got this in common with each other. It's just incredible. It's just incredible, you guys. So we're just walking. We're going to show everything. Oh, look. You gotta have some sweet peas.
4 girls, 3 boys. That's us too.
Everyone.
Yep. 16, 16, almost 14, almost 11. Going down the list. Hold on. 12, 7, and 4. You have a grandbaby? How old's your grandbaby?
We got Wonder Woman. We got Batman in the corner. Just amazing. Just amazing. They're putting this all together. Are you guys putting this all together? You're
Oh, I just made a mess.
Yay! So much fun. You know what? One of my favorite places I want to show you is Treasure Island. Hey, Mark, can we go show them on Treasure Island? We're just going to walk over here. This is the best stuff. Treasure Island is the best place to be. Let's go this way. We're going to show you Treasure Island. It's like a pirate's life for me. We're walking through Treasure Island.
On deck, princess on deck, everyone.
Oh, why can't you be bothered? Why? Why? Alright, I'm not going to put another coat on the top, but I am on the bottom because I wear falsies, so there's no point in putting a second coat. I just coat my lashes. First of all, it helps to keep the falsies binded to your natural lashes. And second of all, if you ever have any fallout on your eyeshadows, that will show, or on your eyelashes, it shows. So I always only put one coat, put at least one coat. Sometimes I'll do more, but there really is no point if you're going to wear falsies. Just as long as you color the lashes to get the fallout off.
Hi there. All right, so Treasure Island, taking it all in. Taking it all in. Say hi, guys. Hey, everyone. You guys happy to be here?
6 grandkids.
Good to meet you.
You started young. Had my first one when I was a month away from turning 19. He was born.
But yeah, anyway, but she was the one who told me it's like a mini Disney World, and I got to meet Josh Lambo. The ticket for the dads. Yeah, I liked it.
Absolutely. And what does it mean to your mom to see this, to have your little boy here with you, and to take this all in?
It's amazing. Knowing his fight, knowing his struggle, and everything else that he's been through, just seeing this smile makes me smile.
Being able to take that one day to not have to worry about any of that.
Exactly. Not have to worry about treatments, illnesses, or anything. Just he
Okay.
can have fun and be a kid.
So now that I actually have some bottom lashes, sometimes I will do 3 coats, but I think 2 is enough for today. I'm going to take a really stiff brush and get that mascara off now that it's dried. Alright, let me get these headbands. I had a headache this morning. I've been having headaches lately. I don't know why. Alright, so this is a really stiff brush. I'm going to take that and just brush away the mascara that I made a mess with.
But they're going through things that so many people, so many of
right underneath. Got a little dot right there. Okay, so now that it's done, November, he turned 13 in January. Well, wow, welcome, Jen. Hey, make sure you hit the follow button. I do a live every single day, so you can come check out my videos. This is very subtle compared to what I normally do. I normally do like really bright. Let me see if I can pull them up here. Some of my favorites. Hold on. Do I have Instagram on this one? I might not. Okay. I'll show you some of my favorite ones. I love makeup. That's my jam. Yeah, make sure you follow me here. I also do YouTube, and I have an Instagram. Yeah. Alright, let me show you. Let me pull up some of my pictures. Like I usually do a more dramatic look. This is very subtle compared to what I normally do. There's one that I did, a little pop of green under the eye. That one. Find me on Instagram so you don't have to filter through anything. You can literally just see my pictures. Had an orange look. That was for multiple sclerosis. Thank you. Some glam. I had some glitter on the eye. There was one we did for child abuse. The ribbon was blue. Thank you. It was my purple look for lupus. I think that was lupus. I love a red lippy. I ain't even gonna lie. I love me some red lips. Listen, Fenty Beauty. Let me show you. Hold up. You would literally have to see it. Doesn't this look like nail polish? It looks like nail polish. No, girl. This is Fenty's lipstick called Censored. It's a lip paint. Alright, this is the best red lipstick I've ever tried. So, the color is called Uncensored. If you go to Fenty Beauty's website and you click on like this lipstick, you can try the lipstick on in the picture. You put a picture of yourself or take a picture of yourself and you put it on this little thing in there, and it puts the lipstick on you so you can see what you look like in it. They said that this lipstick looks good on everybody. Everybody. Well, Diane, I hope you feel better. Thank you, Miranda. I love that lipstick. Listen, let me just swatch it for you guys. It's like 20, I think 20 bucks for this lipstick is so worth it. But look, sorry, I know you see all kinds of swatches on my hands, but look, it is so pigmented, it's so smooth, and when it dries down, it does dry down matte, and it's not drying. Yes, listen, look, this red looks good on everybody, everybody. And the picture is better on YouTube. I have my better camera on YouTube today. I do a double live stream. Oh, remember I told you guys I was going to tell you about this gel liner? Look, it does not budge. It's smear proof. You see that? That's the one, that's the Because one that I have that in my waterline. I use that one there. Alright, we gotta put some lashes on. Let me get some lashes. Hold up, girl. Let me find some lashes. Let's see. I want a dramatic lash. Hold on. Let me go pick a new pair of lashes. Let me get another one. I'll be back. Alright, I literally paid, I think it was $1 for this pair of lashes. Fenty, it's Rihanna's line, F-E-N-T-Y. I know it's backwards, but Fenty Beauty. I thought this was nail polish when I first saw it. This one, no, it seems to, are you talking about the lipstick? When it dries down, it's pretty budge proof. I'll wait for it to completely dry. And then, oh man, ended my video. Ah! Okay. I'm sorry, I clicked on something that I shouldn't have. And it messed me up. Okay. So if you guys are back, alright, let me just post in there. Okay, hold on. Alright, sorry guys. I accidentally ended the video. I'm really sorry. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put these lashes. So these lashes I paid $1 for. I don't know how well. Yeah, I am. That's on right now on channel 4. Yeah, I love it. Hey, this is very similar to the event that I did with, I brought Shelly and Heather with me, and the kids with cancer. Halo Makers every year does a superhero and Disney princess ball, and so we went and did hair and makeup for them, and it was amazing. They looked so good. People were asking if it wasn't you. Yeah, sorry guys. People were asking if we went to Disney and got the real Disney princesses. That's how convincing they look. They look so good. I could not have done it without my friends there to help me. Yeah, it was so crazy. We had so many people to do. So many people to do. Alright, so I'm kind of scared because I feel like this has a lot of glue. That's the only thing about buying cheap lashes is they overload you with glue. Oh, wow. What's your kid's name? We have LJ, Layla, Nicholas, Matthew, Latasha, Lily, and Sophia. That's all of them.
I mean, it's great.
It is a party, and it's a party for everyone. Everybody's personality. We have some girls over here getting their hairs done, and like they're going to prom basically. Beautiful updo.
Sorry, Kathy, I actually ended the video. I ended the video.
Wonder Woman just took our photo.
Wonder Woman took our picture. How many opportunities do you have that?
Pretty cool. It's amazing.
They did? Oh, wow.
Southpaw. And we've got so many cameras around here. There's Wonder Woman again, Sarah. Just one of hundreds of people donating their time. He's doing the photography. Sunbelt. They're great because they brought in the air conditioning on this last year morning.
Yeah, Kathy just got a,
The restrooms.
Kathy just got something for me too, Amanda. Look at Kathy helping us all out.
Work from everyone here. And it just makes you feel proud to live in Jacksonville.
Yes, it does. And what is hard to believe, and I learned this last year when I anchored it with Nikki Kimbleton. We talked to Randy Goodwin, and he said,
Those are beautiful names. Beautiful names.
So PRI Productions just
Beautiful.
does so much in the community. They work with so many great organizations that they have these loyal vendors that work for them that are really...
Yeah, and LJ was named after his dad. It was funny because, he's named Little Joe. LJ for Little Joe. His name's Joe. And somebody asked him one time, what does LJ stand for? And my mom said, Lois and Joe. Kathy is amazing. Listen, Kathy is amazing. She will watch every single video. She's always there to help me. I always feel so good. When I have people that always come back, I'm like, I must be doing something right. Must be doing something right. I'm just peeling this extra glue off of this. because there's so much glue. I can't stand it when there's so much glue because I feel like you can see the glue. That's the only thing about buying super cheap lashes. Hi Kylie, how are you, sweetie pie? That's Pam's daughter, Julie. I'm smelling popcorn. I wonder if the kids are popping popcorn. Okay, so we're going to try this lash on and see if it fits. Make sure it's not too long or whatever. Alright, this lash is good in length. I like how full it is. I could have gone more dramatic with the lash, but I'm not going to. These are, y'all know my favorite brand though is, I have two brands of lashes that I love that are my favorite. You can get them at the drugstore. It is the Eyebrow hold on, I lied. Eyeliner, sorry. I like the Eyebrow Lash Grip Glue. That's my favorite glue. But Eyeliner lashes and the Kiss Couture lashes. You know, Kiss has regular lashes and then they have the Couture line. The Couture ones are my favorite. Lashes, listen, Jen, if you make it a point to promise yourself that every day for 1 week straight you're going to put lashes on, I promise that at the end of that 1 week you're going to be so good at it. So good at it. And so I do have some tips to help out that would help you. And the best thing is, the best tip I can give you is make sure that you give your glue enough time to get tacky before you go in with it, because if you go in before the glue is tacky, when I say tacky, I mean when you stick it on, they're going to stay. So if you try to go in before the glue is tacky, they slide around, you end up wiping off half the glue on where God knows what, your lashes, your face, your fingers, wherever. So if you wait long enough for them to get tacky and you put them on, they'll just stick to where you wanted them to go, and you won't have half the heartache that you have to put them on. And see, what I usually do is when I'm putting them on, I will find something else to do. Like when I put the glue on, I'll set them down and find something else to do in that little bit of time. Don't be afraid to set the lashes down on something with glue on them, because it's not going to rub the glue off completely. You can still use them, so you can set them down on something while they're getting tacky. Usually they're curved, so you don't have to worry about like the whole band sticking to something. I never have an issue with my lashes sticking to anything that it shouldn't be. I'm just pulling this extra glue off. Alright, so, and then another cool tip is to make sure that you are, like when you put them on, you're going to take this, yes, very discouraging. So I usually go for the center of the eye first, and I know these are curved, and that's how they should be, but I need them to straighten out a little bit. Alright, so I go towards the center of the eye first. And you set them on, you can put them on your natural lashes, and then slide them up to your skin. Don't go straight for the skin. A lot of people do that. Don't go straight for the skin. Put them on your natural lashes and then slide them into place. That's what you want to do. So once you put them on, once you got them and you slide them into place, now I'm feeling like they are a little bit long. The band is probably just a tad bit too long. I probably should have trimmed it. I'm feeling like I should have. They're going to irk me all day long. Alright, hold on. Before they get too stuck, let me trim these. Because if you don't trim your lashes, like if you put them on and you feel like they're poking you, trim them. Because you have to deal with that all day long. And always trim from the outer edge. Don't trim from the inner edge. If you trim from the inner edge, those lashes tend to be shorter. And that means your lashes will start off super long on the inner corner, and you don't want that. Hey guys, sorry, I know I'm not paying attention. Okay. Alright, so let me put some more glue on because I just rubbed it off. But it's not a big deal because it dries down clear. But I use the Eyebrow Lash Grip Glue. That is the best glue. I recommend that to everybody. I don't have air conditioning in my car right now, and I don't have to, I can ride with the windows down and I won't lose my lashes. The only thing is, you get caught in the rain, that water will soften that glue and you'll lose your lashes. But If you don't plan on crying, you're not going to a wedding or a funeral, that's the glue for you. Like everyday use, perfect. And it dries, like I said, it dries down clear, so you don't have to worry about the glue, you seeing the glue. Alright, so I'm turning off. What, baby? You got a what? A secret? What's your secret? She was sleeping. She woke up talking about she had a secret. What's your secret, girl? Alright. Alright, those are a good length. Alright. Just trim those. So I just put glue on one. That's Sophia. And Tasha. Tasha's back there goofing off with me. And I know a lot of people say, don't use a lot of glue. I like to completely coat my band in glue. So I put probably more glue than most people, but you never see it. So like when you put it on, you won't even see it, like once it dries. Miss Julie said, hi Tasha and Sophia. Lily must be out there somewhere. Alright, there is a little bit of glue stuck in my lash right there. Okay, got it. Still waiting for the glue to get a little bit tacky. I don't know, it might be ready. I'm going to go in with it. I'm going to go in, alright. Attempt number 2, now that I've trimmed them. So drop them on your natural lash and slide them back into place against the skin. You don't go straight for the skin. That's sabotaging yourself. The band does not work as eyeliner, so don't think that you don't have to wear eyeliner. That does not work. And actually, when you don't wear eyeliner, a lot of times you can see the imperfection of how straight your band is. So if you put it on crooked at all, you can see every mistake. So putting on eyeliner definitely helps. But you drop them on your natural lashes and slide them back into place. So you just clamp them together. Alright. Now we're going to go with the other one. Is she actually singing? Alright, and then I do have a huge secret for making your lashes look completely natural. Even though you're wearing big lashes, you can totally use this tool I'm about to show you, and it will make your natural lashes and your falsies look like one. So these are mini curlers. You're messed with, oh yeah, see, practice, lots of practice. So these are called mini curlers, they're eyelash curlers. So these you can't find in just any store. I have to order them online, and I do sell them because so many people are like, where do you get them? So when you clamp your lashes with these, they curl them out of your line of sight, so you're not just looking at lashes all day, hanging in your eyesight. And then also, it like binds them together, so you literally cannot even tell you're wearing lashes. So when somebody looks at them, they can't tell where your natural lashes start and where your falsies begin. And you see? You can't even tell. Yes, Miranda, they are the best. They are the best. And don't put mascara on your falsies. Unless you're wearing like those natural wispies and you feel like you can't see them when you put them on. You don't go for the base. You need to go for just the tips. This isn't mascara. This is just a spoolie. So I'm just brushing them out just a little bit. These are $1 lashes, girls. So they are definitely like on the cheap side. But as long as you apply them properly, they don't look cheap. So I wasn't blessed with beautiful lashes, so I have to wear falsies. I wear them every single day. It's just crazy. I have to have them. So this brand I got from the beauty supply store. They're called Luxury Eyelashes, 100% handmade. And it says they feel like human hair. Yes, I love that little tool so much that I literally, like I said, had to start selling it because people kept asking me, where do you get it? Where do you get it? So I had to. I was like, okay, I'm going to cash in because if you're going to buy them anyway, yeah, might as well buy them from me. Ardell Lash Grip Glue, the best glue ever. Ardell, and it comes, sorry, it's dirty, I know. But this comes in a box, so you look for the box, not just the tube. The best. Alright, so I'm going to use a lip primer. It's Manna Kadar Primetime Lip Primer. I have found that you could even use, like, if you have foundation, you could even use that. Just don't put a lot. You just want to thin it out. This cancels out the color of your lips, so you get the true color of your lipstick. Kind of like what concealer and foundation does for everything else. Because some people just have, like, their lips are completely pigmented, and I don't normally have that problem, but it helps create a smoother base for your lipsticks. Also, and final lipstick. I thought I had one I wanted. That was cool. But I changed my mind.
I can see little Piggy's foot.
You can see little Piggy's foot?
Look, his foot's hanging out.
Speaking of, our coverage ends on TV. Go to newsforblacks.com. Click Watch Live. We're going to continue our coverage for another 30 minutes.
There's your little head.
I'm going to use this Ofra lipstick. Alright.
And your
Alright, so this is, I don't even know what shade. I've had this forever. It's an Ofra lipstick. Let me swatch it. I need to find a lip liner that matches it. So, I know. This is the Fenty one. Look. Oh, it's still wet. My bad. It's taking forever to dry because I put a thick swatch on. But this is the Ofra one I just swatched. These were other swatches, and I was thinking about wearing one of these too, but I just, I don't think so. Not today. Not today. Alright, let me find a lip liner that matches. One that almost looks red, but it's pink, like a darker shade. I think I have one in my purse. Yeah, these aren't gonna work. This one will work, I guess. Ofra. O-F-R-A. That's funny. Hey, Amber. Amber is one of the ladies that I'm going to go help. I'm going to hang out with her today. She's one of the ones that's dancing today. They have a showcase, their end of the year showcase for their Christian dance group. I'm going to go. We're going to practice today. Today is their dress rehearsal. I completely overline my lips, if you guys look at that and you notice, because I kind of correct the shape, and then also they just look more juicy. You just kind of overline. Just be careful when you overline. You don't want to make it completely obvious. You can overline without looking like a hot mess. You just have to know the shape of your lips and what you can get away with. Yeah, Oprah. Yeah, she wears a lot of Nikki. Nikki Tutorials wears Oprah too. She doesn't. She didn't make the brand, but she has a highlighter with Oprah. You got me saying Oprah. With Oprah called Glazed Donut. Oh, girl. 2 L's. It's 2 L's. Alright, so the lip liner alone is pretty. I love these this is NYX. The NYX ones are good too, but there's a brand called Jordana. The lip liners are literally like $2 and they are so good. I thought that's what I was using. This is NYX in the shade Plum / Prune. Yes, I never do my lips without a lip liner. And actually, if you gave me a choice whether you had the lipstick or a lip liner, I would. If they said you could do both, I would do a lip liner all day long. Done. We're gonna let that do on my. I swear I thought I had a remote over here to change, and now it's like infomercials on. I do. I prefer liquid lippies over bullet style lipsticks all day. I'm telling you, there's just something about the formula for most of them that will last so much longer. They don't run like most of them do because they dry down that. If you guys want to know like some of the newer lipsticks that are out, thank you. There is a lipstick, let me tell you. Okay, so this particular lipstick isn't new, but this line of them are. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Yes, first try. Okay, let me see if I can find one. I know I have another one here somewhere. Okay, so they come in all nudes and browns. This is the darkest one that they had, I think. I chose this one, and this is in the shade 70% Yum. I don't know why it's named that. This whole line of lipsticks, these are the L'Oreal Paris Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the line Les Chocolates. Now this brand, if you have a sweet tooth, it doesn't taste sweet, but it smells like a dream. It smells like straight up like brownie batter. That's the closest thing I can tell you. And you can smell it when you put it on your lips too. It does dry down beautifully. It's not drying. Oh, it smells so freaking good. It makes you hungry. This one is, like I said, in the shade 70% Yum. They do go all the way to like a really light shade of nude, and I think there's like seven of these, but this one I think, like I said, is the darkest. There might be one more that's a little darker, but it does dry down really dark. What? Who's leaving? Okay, but that lipstick is still transferring. Okay, there you go. But yes, this smells so good. So if you guys are thinking about trying the infallible ones, these are so good. It does, Jen. That's the sad part, is that it makes me so hungry. It makes me hungry. I'm like in the store getting gas. I'm like, let me see what they got over here in the chocolate aisle. It is so bad. It makes you so hungry. Now, if you want a cheap liquid lipstick, There is a brand, I have got so many people hooked on this. You can buy this at Walgreens. Some public stores will carry them. They're anywhere from $3.99 to $4.99. And the brand is called Jordana. Okay, the whole line of these liquid lippies are named after desserts. So my favorite shade of all is Red Velvet Cake. Let me show you what that looks like. Cherry cobbler. I know it when I see it. I have like 2 or 3. There it is. Okay. So this one, this shade is called thanks. The shade is called Red Velvet Cake. This is from Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lippies. This is what it looks like. And this color looks so good on like anyone. It goes on so nice and it dries down beautifully. But that is a gorgeous shade of red. That was like my very first, you're okay, Lisa. That's like my very first red liquid lippy I ever bought. And after I bought that, I was hooked. I bought every single one from that line. When I tell you, I have every single one that they sell in the store. I think there's a couple more online that you can't get. I mean, this isn't even half of them. I went and got them all because they were so nice. I got BoxyCharm. So if you need a link for BoxyCharm, let me know. I do have my referral, your refer a friend link or whatever. Let me know. I actually have a post on my page, on my profile, where it's like all my current monthly subscriptions. I have Morphe, the Morphe brush subscription. I have BoxyCharm, Ipsy, Lip Monthly, and then I also do Snack Crate, which is more for like me and the kids. We'll sit and open our Snack Crate and eat a whole bunch of snacks. And then I just signed up for the bi-monthly Morphe eyeshadow subscription, so I should be getting those soon. Hopefully I'm on the waiting list for that. I hear that the Sephora Play Box is good. There is one you can get from Walmart. A job first. I hear you. I have too many jobs. You can have one of mine. I do so much stuff. I rarely have time to like sit and chill. The only time I do my makeup usually really early, so this is late for me. I usually do it at like 5 and 6 a.m. And that's the only time I can get it done. Well, then I have to hurry up and go to work usually, but today I can kind of take it easy because I don't really have anywhere to go until 12:30. So I'm just kind of chilling, like, let's see what we got. But yeah, and then, hey, if you need some cheap makeup, Crate Finds, before they sell out, everything is 50% off through Crate Finds. And like, I got these eyeshadows. I bought their Z palettes, and these are their eyeshadows. And these are some of them. Like, this Z palette was super cheap, like $1.99. And their formula, look, they're so pretty. Listen, let me just show you really quick. Here's the shimmers. Okay, so here are some of them, but look how creamy and pigmented. They're going out of business, so if you don't buy stuff now, you won't get it. What do I work? I have my own cleaning business. So I clean houses, and then I also sell makeup. I sell jewelry. When I say when, but if I ever have a day off from doing anything else, I have a contractor that I'll work for, and I'll go clean up like houses that they've worked in. Later on, baby girl. But there, see how that red dried down? Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, I love it. So pretty. Yes. Alright, I'm going to get off here. If you guys are interested in this palette, just go check out my profile because I am raffling one off right now. So, like, here's mine. This is the one I used. This is the one I'm raffling off. So you have a chance to win it if you like this eye look, but there's also other colors in it. I only used... Hey, Anna, how are you, girl? So I ended up using... This is the highlighter.
I like your mom.
That's the highlighter that I used. Thank you, baby. Yeah. I used the color Kisses, the color Flowers, the color Truffles. I didn't try some of the other ones yet. So if you like this palette, it looks something like what Too Faced would sell. It's really cute. So it's by the brand The Beauty Bar FX. And I love how it's got like the foiled cheetah print, like some of it's foiled. Really nice. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If you get a chance, hop on over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel over there, because I do things there that I don't do on Facebook. Thank you, Anna. So I do things there that I don't do on Facebook. So if you have a chance, hop over there. Miranda, to sign up, what, for YouTube or for the raffle? Thank you, Kathy. You too. For the raffle, it's on my profile. So if you go to my personal profile and just look, there's a post for this, and you just tell me what slots you want, as long as they aren't taken, and the raffle numbers are there. So, yep. So you just go over there and look at the post. It's one of the first ones on my page. Bye, girl. Mwah. All right. Keep commenting. I'll comment back, and I just need to get off the live so I can get some stuff done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And